Destruction is the best. Yeet. 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 It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, this is looking good. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet.
Civilized Flying has redeemed first. Skin Jaya Sano is here.
Destruction. Destruction is the best. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless, destruction. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeah, I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah, I'm music. We'll go with that. Ash Rain music, bro.
Ozark_mob is here.
What's up, everybody? GG Civilized Redeeming first. Welcome in Mrs. Ken and Ozark. Welcome in everybody across all the platforms. How are you doing today, my dudes? Let me get TikTok chat connected. And then maybe we'll be good to have a good stream today. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Today is a short 3-hour stream to dig a hole. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just the normal TikTok error I've been getting every day now for no reason. All right. I don't know. I'll get that sorted one day or the other. No, I won't. Maybe there's an update. I don't know. Hardcore world. Let's do it. Let's do it. Welcome to your doom. Bro, if this is the stream where I lose the hardcore world and the splash text is welcome to your doom, I don't know, dude. I'm gonna have some choice words for Mojang. They know it's coming. Yeah. That means it was intentional. Man. All right. We definitely need to do a repair session, and it looks like I have rockets or the wings that need repaired too. But let's check over here. 95 streak. GG, dude. Boom, boom. What's up? Oh. Dude, let's go repair our tools, and then we'll head over to the hole and get to work, chat. Do I not have the discontinuous beacons mod? Like, I'm feeling like we're seeing like all my beacons, and I feel like it wasn't like that literally yesterday. I literally have it. Install midnight lib to enable configuration. Huh. All right. Well, it looks like there's a mod I need to add for this mod to work. Interesting. I don't know why. I feel like that wasn't there very recently. Playing Scrabbles, huh? Or Scrabble, not Scrabbles. Oh boy, okay. Repair that. Oh, that didn't even fully repair. That's annoying. Okay, then we'll finish repairing each of these. And then, well, we want to put new wings on, wings in offhand, and wings in hotbar. So I'm repairing all 3 sets of wings at once. Bam. Yeah, 4 more XP than was needed to repair all those wings. Put that back, put that back, put these back, put those back, and now we're good. All right, time to dump off this green dye into the storage room, and then we can go to the hole. This world is 5.5 years old. Man, I just released another update to the Colonel mod pack today, and now I'm finding another mod that's not working, which is lovely. Gonna release another update to fix discontinuous beacons tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. That'll be 3 days in a row of updates. Do you what? What was that? Oh, well. Oh, gosh, am I tired. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Oh, no! Chat. I didn't change my cape. I did roll for cape today, and I didn't change my cape. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? Can't believe I did that. All right. There we go. All right, waiting for my game to launch now. You slept 15 hours, dude. I'm so jealous. Last night, I don't think I went to bed till about 3. And I woke up.
T0P_geek is here.
What's up? What's up, Top? And dude, I woke up at like about 8 o'clock, give or take. And I had like a really bad pain in my chest. I got up and I like brushed my teeth just to like take my mind off it. And then like it went away. So then I went back to bed and I slept in until like 10. But now, okay, chat, we got on the vanilla cape now. I haven't worn this one in ages, dude. This is probably a cape I would have never equipped again if it wasn't for roll for cape. Unless there was a very specific like theme I was trying to hit for some event, maybe. I don't know. But you'll get to see more of it soon. Awake more than 24 hours Monday, so you went to bed at like 9. Jeez, 9 a.m. and you slept 15 hours until 9 a.m. No. What's up, Darcy? I didn't see if Magic messaged back anything in that thread or not. You gotta have beacon coverage, man. Gotta cover everything in beacons. All right. We're good. Let's put this back. 9 p.m. to noon. Oh, okay. Wow. Jealous. Look at that, dude. We are digging a hole. Can you believe it? All right. Wow, this is a cape that we have not worn in a long time. It feels like the texture is not right. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I want to just check real quick on the vanilla cape. If that's is that the right wing texture? I don't even see this one. Vanilla cape. Oh yeah, that's the right wing texture. It feels like this second bit of grass here shouldn't belong. I don't even remember that, dude. Looks like a wither on it. It's supposed to look like... I think it's supposed to look like grass over top of stone, effectively. Or maybe deep slate. It is like the color of deep slate now that I'm standing on deep slate while wearing it. I've always imagined it as... Oh, the wiki says the cape resembles a grass block on top and bedrock at the bottom. Is that what it's supposed to resemble? According to the wiki. Right, because the vanilla cape, you got the vanilla cape for owning both Java and Bedrock edition of the game before they got combined into one license. Right? So it's the icon for Java is a grass block and the icon for Bedrock. That makes sense. Absolutely pre-recorded. You caught me, dude. I sat here at my computer today for 3 hours with the sole intention of recording it to post as a live stream. I can't believe you put it together, man. That was absolutely wild. What pack do you use to put cape textures on elytras? It's not a pack. This is a cape that I own. It's a vanilla cape. Boom, boom. This is deep slate. This is as fast as you can possibly mine deep slate. Do you have a cape? Do you have a cape, chat? Back to the hole. It's a second stream back to the hole. Sounds like you missed yesterday, man. Slacking, dude. You slacking, man. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on and leaving a like on the stream if you're watching on one of the platforms with a like button. That really helps the algorithm for absolutely free 99. Slacker roll call. Okay, Rare. All right, Rare's over here as the head slacker. Slacker, a person who, what is it? Shirks his work or duty. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the Tech 9 song, Slacker. That's a really good song. And he starts the song off by reciting the dictionary definition of the word slacker. Yesterday we were back to the hole. Last week was Pirate Week and we were playing Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it was fun. I was really enjoying Black Flag. I thought you were talking money for a second. I was like, it's one thing to ask for a couple bucks. It's another thing to ask for $369,000, Shilly. That's, you know, I don't think many people in a live stream chat are just gonna spot you 300 grand. But that song taught you what shirks meant. Oh, really? I mean, it's not a word we use often, but like. Yeah. Spent too much on TNT. Oh yeah, Darcy, man. Speaking of slackers. There should be a command to flex your kernel coins. I don't think Kernelbot or any kind of chat bot has the ability to see your kernel coin balance. Though, if you do want to flex your Colonel coin balance, the place to do that would be just screenshot it and put it in Discord. Oh, you missed a chance for a rhyme there. I totally read your message and expected it to end differently. You said my head's in the game, map art is my name, or something like that. You know, I was expecting it to you to be real cool about it, NG. You let me down. Yo, thank you for the gifts. I really appreciate that, dude. Oh, today it's working. Yesterday, when people were giving me gifts, it was not showing up in my activity feed. Today it is. Slacker. Never did have a lot of dough. Slacker. Yeah, I feel like the rest of that is not appropriate, actually. It's a good song, though. What's on my shirt? Oh, this is Lion King. This one's Lion King. This one's fairly new. We got Pumbaa right here. Well, that's also Pumbaa. There's some of the things that stampede. Here's the bird. I can't remember his name. Zazu. I think that's baby Simba right there. There's adult Simba underneath my hair. I got this one for Father's Day? Yeah, this was one of the 2 shirts I got for Father's Day. I'm gonna set this back to toggle. There we go. So I don't wreck my fingers anymore. Thank you for the gifts, my dude. I appreciate that. That's what I'm saying. Just have so many cool shirts. Oh yeah, well, for I've Magic or my kids effectively always get me these kind of shirts. Dad, if anybody else wants to get me cool shirts, you know, I'm open to it. Size XL, button down, short sleeve shirts.
CJ is here.
I'm down. I'll take them. I'll add them to the rotation. The watch streaks, yeah, that's a good. There's a lot of ways to flex on the purple site. I have not blown up the TNT yet, CJ. How you doing? That doesn't. What they're Jesse. What they were hoping to flex was like their total balance of Colonel coins. There's no command that I can do to do that. But the watch streaks, yeah, that's a good flex there. I mean, that shows like pure dedication. And generally, a high watch streak will equal a high Colonel coin balance. Especially, Chad, if you're watching on the purple site regularly and you don't have better TTV, aka BTTV or Frankerface or something like that, that automatically collects the extra channel points bubbles, you got to get one of those because it'll I think more than double the amount of channel points you get in a single stream. But you got to be watching in Chrome or a browser that supports one of those extensions. Started on Pirate Week. Well, welcome in. This is what the stream has been for the better part of, well, for basically all of this year. I've the majority of streams have been digging this hole. I'm usually just a just chatting stream where I happen to be playing Minecraft, digging a hole. Got no watch stake, and I don't have any watch stake either, dude. It's a real problem. All right, let me push this back in. Yeah. Come on, idiot. All right. Sit down. My schedule is in the panels. Oh, wow. That is an old command. I didn't know that was even a command. Mods, can we update that to say 6? 6 nights a week. And maybe instead of saying 9 to 1, just say 9 p.m. for 3 to 4 hours. 6 nights a week. I mean, that's how we can accurately. NG knows how, or Gryson if he's here. Back again. What's up? How was everyone's day? I had a pretty good day today. Real slow day, but I got some stuff done. That was good. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Should have had a coffee and my day would have been faster. So, CJ, I made a decision at some point early on in 2026 that I was not going to like have a daily coffee every morning and stuff like that. Not because like I didn't want to drink coffee, but effectively that I was like, my work, my job doesn't deserve my full attention. I would rather just get up and like wake up on my own time and just kind of vibe in the mornings and not immediately be hit with the wave of, oh my God, I need to go do things. Cause like the things that I have to do in the morning aren't things I want to do for me. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, boom. If you want to join the Colonel Kingdom SMP, you can find all the information to get whitelisted in the Discord. Link to the Discord is in the bios descriptions, along with all my social media links. Visited a friend, vacuuming your car, dude. That creeps up on you. We don't do it very often, but like, it's like, oh man, it's been like 2 months since we vacuumed out the car. And then we go, you know, one of us actually like takes the time to like look in the back seat, and it's just like, oh my God, there's more crumbs than carpet visible. Of course I dug this hole. Who else would do it? I have absolutely no ETA for when the hole will be finished. That will only lead to disappointment. I'm here to dig the hole until the hole is dug. Yeah, dude. Luckily, I've got a shop vac, and a really old one at that. So like it actually is decent. My grandparents gave me it when I first moved out. Or maybe it was when I bought my first house. It must have been when I bought my first house. My grandparents gave me it. And this thing's been a beast that's been around since I was a kid, man. My grandpa used this shop vac like in his workshop. He had a workshop with like all sorts of table saws and band saws and all this kind of woodworking stuff. And I would go out there with him, and he had this shop vac, was like, he used it every day and it's still running. Like this thing, he probably bought it best case scenario in the 90s, and it is rock solid. it will pull every single crumb out of that carpet. Yeah. Yeah, dude, it is good. They do not. They do not. Also, the fact that, like, vacuums nowadays, not most shop vacs, but most vacuums nowadays are battery powered, which is super convenient. But when you think about the fact that, like, if you just get a plug-in vacuum, it'll almost be, like, guaranteed to have a lot more suction to it. But I couldn't imagine having, like, our household vacuum have a wire still. That just sounds so inconvenient. Got in the car in December and hauled wood in it and have not vacuumed. I mean, yeah, that's based. Yeah. I mean, we have two vehicles, one of which we drive very, very, very rarely. Like for insurance purposes, I rounded up and told them I drive 1,000 miles a year on it, right? And that one, I shop vac'd it last spring, and like it's still like it still looks good. It doesn't need shop vac again. Car hasn't moved from the driveway for 3 years. Oh boy, you better still be at least like getting an oil change or something once a year. Your brakes need the rust grinded off of them. Dude, our car, I swear, if we don't drive our car for like, I want to say a week or two, which happens sometimes when I'm really lucky. we don't drive for like a week or two. And when I go look at it, our like brake rotors will look just covered in rust. And then you just drive it once or twice and then like, oh, it's fine again. And they look very shiny again. Okay. Oh, yeah. Need to get it back on the road, yeah. If you don't drive cars very often, it makes them harder to maintain. Not harder to maintain, you just gotta be more thoughtful about it. I'm not interested in any new Discord mods right now. Yeah, of course we're still on -27. If we're super lucky, today will be the last stream of this layer and we do finish it up. But it is a short stream tonight, so and we do have a big chunk left to go. More than a third by volume. So probably not getting it done. You do your own oil changes? I don't have a spot to do my own oil changes. Exclamation mark pack is probably what you're looking for. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah. I found a place that is not terribly expensive, and I just go there. Became a regular customer there effectively. Like there's places wanting to charge well over $100 for an oil change, and it's like, an oil change should be like half that. You know? I'm good, my man. I've got a hodgepodge of trims. Oh. This is as fast as you can mine Deep Slate. I got full beacon effects here. The hole is the goal. Inventory's full. Let's go, dude. Boom, 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 boom. I said I just got a hodgepodge of trims. I don't know off the top of my head. Actually, yeah, that is a command on the purple site. I don't know if that command shows up over on the red site, though. I don't think there's an S. Oh, no, there is. There you go. There's a link. I hope maybe that link goes over to the red site. I don't know. Of all the trims that I use regularly. Ah! Thing is, I gotta keep digging. I can't slow down. I'm digging my life away. I like doing redstone. That's my number one. And, well, I am a pink slime. So, my favorite block is obviously a pink slime block. Well, yeah, if you round down to the nearest 24, then yeah, I have 24. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I made a whole bunch of videos about like one-wide tileable autocrafter stuff. I loved the autocrafter update. My first streams would have been like 2013, maybe 2012. But I've been streaming regularly, like with a schedule and intention since like 2020. There you go. Dune, Vex, Eye, and Snout. I'll never remember that. This is the hole. I'm glad you could tell. I was worried it might not have been deep enough yet for people to realize that it was a hole. We're on -27, and we're going to bedrock. Goodness. I have no idea what that sentence is supposed to mean. The third person is called shoulder surfing. You can find it and everything else that I'm using on CurseForge in the Colonel mod pack. Linked in the bios, descriptions, etc. I'd love to reach a play button one day. Chat, if you're new here, make sure you drop a follow or subscribe on whatever platform you're watching on. And go subscribe on the red site. Maybe I'll get a play button. Actually, just earlier this month, my subscriber count on the red site passed my follow count on the purple site, to where the red site is now my second largest platform behind TikTok. Yep. Went to 0-0. I mean, I just use this mod when I'm digging like this. I literally just added this mod like a month ago. Because I figured it was more interesting for chat to see more of the hole while I'm digging, and I get to flex my capes. It's a win-win. I mean, who wants to watch a stream where I'm just digging or just staring at Deep Slate from like 2 pixels away? Yeah, I've got all my mods and packs and stuff are all on CurseForge, and a fair few of them are also on Modrinth. What do you mean, Darcy? Do you not pay attention? I have Nvidium. God. You just can't tell because I'm pinned at 260 FPS, like always. I just have so much FPS. There's nothing I can do. Oh, apparently I say it wrong, but I say it the way that I like to say it. So Chad has told me that I say it wrong, but I say it the way that it looks like it should be said. Color is TikTok. If I'm calling it by an off brand, I usually call it the Clock app. So I understand that like it makes mods, so people call it Modrinth or Modrinth. I don't know. But for me, when I look at the word, the way that I would pronounce that word without context is Modrinth. Because I would go Mo and then Drinth as the rest, right? Not Mod Rinth. So maybe if there was 2 D's in the name. But That's just how I read it. I had been calling it that for far too long before anybody corrected me on it, and now there just ain't no going back. Yeah, there's just no going back. It's Modrinth to me, and it will always for be. I mean, if you want to survive long and hardcore, you just got to get geared up and get geared up quickly and then play it super safe. And you'll last forever. Well, forever is a bit exaggerated. I've lasted 5.5 years, but that's not forever. It is effectively a third of Minecraft's lifespan. I've been playing this one world. Thank you for the gifts coming in. I really appreciate that. So you get vanilla pink slimes with sulfur cubes and a pink block. Huh? Yeah, I don't have a pink sulfur cube resource pack. I talked about making one. But I brainstormed like, oh, should I? And then I never got around to it. Yeah, we're getting really close to the 20,000 day world tour. No, you can't get bored in Minecraft, actually. They're called planks. I made that joke yesterday and everyone loved it. And then I make the joke today and everyone hates it. Yeah, CJ, are you taking notes? Are you taking notes? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Yeah, that's good. How far out are you nowadays? I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know if you shared that actually. But playing my mod pack is making the stream lag for you. No. The Colonel mod pack does everything in its power to get you as many frames in Minecraft as possible. But you might need to turn some settings down if your system is not as OP as mine. The way that the Colonel mod pack works is it is fine-tuned for my setup and my stream. With everything cranked to 1,000,000. We're at -27 now. I don't know what you're asking. Using a 3060? I had a 3070 for a while. Actually, I still have a 3070. It's right there. There, right there. You can actually see it. That's the 3070 sitting right there. I'm actually, oh, chat. So I was doing some planning today for my PC upgrade that I'm going to be doing on hopefully Friday. There theoretically is enough PCIe lanes and enough room in my stream PC for me to put the 3070 back in alongside my 4070 Ti, so that I can split some of the encoding workload onto that GPU. One thing I'm thinking I might have to do though, once I actually open up the case, is I think I'm not going to have enough PCIe power, and that I'm going to have to buy a new power supply, which kind of sucks because I have like I have a 1,000-watt EVGA power supply in there, modular, and it's great, but I don't think it can power a 4070 Ti and a 3070, like with the stuff. I don't, what do you with the power plugs it has? Not if they're watching on mobile. You can't see the FPS on mobile. I almost always am pinned at 260 FPS. And that's because I have a 260 hertz monitor, and I play with G-Sync turned on, so it caps it at 260, but it doesn't work. Like when the frame rate goes down, it doesn't actually lower the refresh rate of my monitor, and I don't know why. It's probably some combination of mods that I have that is preventing it, but here we are. Voxy turns your render distance up to 512 in the kernel mod pack, so you can see very, very far. Your GPU lineup? I totally missed it. I thought something about a 3080. 3080 FE, 4070 Ti Super, and a 5080 16 gig. Oh man. Yeah, so I've got that's a much more modern lineup than mine. 4070 Ti in both the gaming and streaming PC. And then on the shelf there's a 3070, below that's a 2070, below that is a 980. And then below that is dual 760s. And then technically speaking, I owned a 440 before that, but it's been thrown away at this point because it stopped working. I wish I hadn't thrown it away for like this was before I had a place to display my GPUs. But whatever, a 440 ain't nothing. Well, I don't choose those ads, and those ads are tailored to you and your algorithm specifically, so it's pretty telling. I've had too many CPUs to even list. I found on Marketplace someone selling a really good deal on a Threadripper, like 2950 or something like that, maybe, give or take, a Threadripper of that era. And I was like, oh man, do I do that for the extra PCIe lanes? And then like I can not worry about adding a second GPU and see if it'll negatively affect performance in any other way. And then I was like, eh. A 2950X is way less powerful than the 5950X that I have in here, but it has like, I think triple the PCIe lanes. Wow. Do. Oh, chat. My stomach right now is not feeling very great, but for such a good reason. For dinner, I made tacos, and we were out of we didn't have enough taco seasoning, so I whipped up my own taco seasoning for the meat. Using a combination of like chipotle powder and red pepper flakes and some chili powder. And oh my God, was it the spiciest tacos I have ever had. It wrecked my stomach, but they were so good. My kids couldn't eat them. Magic could barely stomach them, but they were so good. my kids took like one bite and they were like, it's spicy. I'm like, no, it's not. And then I ate like half a taco and I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see why they're saying it's spicy. It was getting to me. Oh man. We have a lot of leftovers too, and I'm gonna have to eat them myself. But they were good. Had 4 of them. Being homemade ones with like real tomatoes and stuff, it was like about 1,000 calories for 4 tacos. Hey yo. Welcome in. Putting a sulfur cube in a 1x2 hole, it turns into a switch you can push. Oh, like you hit it to the left, you hit it to the right. Yeah, it would have been that generation of Threadripper. That I was looking at. Like, compared to a 5950X, I'm pretty sure, like, performance-wise, even though mine only has 16 cores, even some of the ones that had more cores than it would perform worse, even in multi-threaded applications. And the only real reason to get a Threadripper of that generation over my current CPU would be because I need more PCIe lanes. And while I do think I do, I don't think I need it. Oh, I use R to drop items. You can see all the keybinds and stuff in Minecraft in the config. Bum, bum. Do do do. Oh, but yeah, my stomach is just like, I feel I ate way too much spicy food. That's why I started talking about tacos. I might even have one more after stream. Still have over 400 calories left in my budget for the day. Might have me another taco. Yeah, so it's not the speed of the PCIe lanes, like Gen 5 versus Gen 4 that matters in the context I'm talking about. It's the number of PCIe lanes. So a consumer motherboard and a consumer processor only allows like 16 or 24 PCIe lanes. And right, when you're talking about like a graphics card alone is 16 PCIe lanes. And sometimes they can run at half speed and they'll only use 8 lanes. And it will affect the performance by like maybe 1%. If you're lucky, if you're lucky, you won't even notice it, right? Most of the time. But like then when you add an NVMe SSD, that uses 4. And when you add like a capture card into a PCIe slot, that uses another 4, right? Once you start trying to get to having like my stream PC right now has 1 GPU, a capture card, and at least 1 NVMe drive in it. And technically speaking, I think I'm maxing out the number of PCIe lanes that my CPU supports. But then if I add in a second GPU, then the GPU that's currently using 16 will only be given 8 PCIe lanes, and then it'll give the other 8 lanes to the other GPU and leave the other stuff alone, hopefully. I didn't design the textures, no, I had them commissioned. The third person is called Shoulder Surfing. You can find it and everything else I'm running in the Colonel mod pack on CurseForge, linked in the bios, descriptions, etc. You lost 7 pounds and you're ready for the next 90. Yeah, I don't know how much weight. I haven't weighed myself in quite a while. But I've only been like strictly sticking to my calorie goals for the last like 2 weeks now. Before that, when there was the 4th of July, we went on a little family trip and I stopped tracking. And even before then, I was regularly going over my calorie goals. So for the last 2 weeks, I've been very strict about not going over by a single calorie. So we'll see what happens by like the end of the month. I think last time I checked, I needed to lose like 5 pounds to be within a range that I'd be like happy with again. But then once I lose that 5 pounds, my next goal would be to lose another 10. In a perfect world, I'd love to lose like 25 pounds right now. Free cam? Free cam is just like spectator mode. Your motherboard has 28? Sounds about right. It all depends on your CPU, not your motherboard. Free cam is F4 by default. You've lost and you're keeping off 107 pounds. Jeez, dude. Yeah, I lost last year. What did I actually lose? I lost like, I think it was like 40, almost 45 pounds. And I've gained back, as of right now, I've probably gained back like 12 to 15 of that. So if I lost, yeah, I gained it back because the first half of the year, I didn't give up on tracking calories. I just, oh boy, what am I doing? I just got a little too cocky and was like, I don't need to actually track my calories. I know now how to like stop myself. And then after a few months of not tracking my calories, I was back to my old habits. Not as bad as I was. I obviously didn't gain all the weight back, but I don't know. At the end of the month, what I'm thinking right now, though, is come the end of the month, if I stick to my calorie goals as good as I have been for the past 2 weeks, if I keep it up until the end of July, if I have not passed the next milestone, I'm gonna cut another 100 calories out of my calorie budget for the day. Which I don't want to do, but like I absolutely could. There are some days, and I do find myself making sure I eat almost all my calories. There are definitely some days where it's like, oh man, it's almost bedtime, and like I definitely could eat, but I don't need to eat anything right now. And then I check the app, and it's like, oh well, I still have like 200 calories left. Like, yeah, I might as well have a little snack right now, and then I'll have a snack, and then I'll go to bed. And it's like, well, you know. I probably could afford to take another 100 off my goal. We have to go down to bedrock, and we're at -27. I do have vanilla tweaks. You can check out all the vanilla tweaks packs and everything else I'm using, linked in the bios, descriptions, etc. I do not have any kind of drill mod, nor would I consider adding that. I have quite a few performance and quality of life mods, but nothing that changes any vanilla gameplay mechanics. That's crossing a line for me. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. if I could play pure vanilla, I would be. All right. Like, only reason that I have any mods installed is because performance. When I started this world, it was literally pure vanilla, and it wasn't until I built my first like large scale redstone project, my storage room, that I had any kind of lag, and I was like, man, I guess I'll bite the bullet and I'll get like sodium and all this jazz, and then I was like, you know what, I'll throw in a few quality of life stuff, you know, like I I have like the mini map that I can turn on when I want to see that, and free cam to go look at my builds and stuff like that. But really, the world itself is vanilla, and it's gonna stay that way. But like I say, chat, you can see everything I am running on CurseForge in the Colonel mod pack, if you want to see my exact configuration of what I'm using and how I'm using it. Yeah. Yeah, that was something that was added in 1.20, being able to make the name tags have different colors to match their purposes. I don't use those ever, but when I do. What do you mean animator? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, like when you name a mob Dinnerbone, it flips it upside down. Or Jeb, it turns a sheep into a rainbow sheep kind of deal. There's a whole page on the wiki about it. There's little Easter eggs like that. What's up? Boom, 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 boom. I mean, I don't have any animation in my videos. Do you mean like a video editor? I make my own videos. Magic makes my shorts nowadays. But I haven't released I don't think I've released like a proper video all year long. I've just been too dang busy. Yeah, that's a wandering trader over there. If he gets near me, I might have to show him what happens when you trespass around here, but as long as he stays far enough away, it's not worth my time to engage. I'm live 6 nights a week, 9 p.m. Eastern. The mod is called Shoulder Surfing. You can see it and everything else I'm using in the Colonel mod pack on CurseForge. I could climb out of the hole, but I got wings, so why would I? Speaking of my wings, chat, did anybody see the roll for cape video today? It was a shorts video on the red site. But I remembered to do it. That's why I'm wearing the vanilla cape today. Welcome back. We have been digging this hole since January. Today is the 89th stream, I believe. Digging this hole. Making good progress. It feels weird that, like, I'm not getting as many streams per month as I feel like I should be. You know, like, the fact that this is, like, what, my 7th month of digging, and it's only my 89th stream, that means I'm averaging, like, what, 11 or 12 streams a month digging? That doesn't sound right at all. I'm live 6 nights a week. I don't understand, but the math is the math, dude. I didn't see any zombies. It's daytime. Oh, we grinding, man. Bump, bump. What is it? Crap, I just said it. Shoulder surfing. For this third-person POV. You can find it and everything else that I'm running in the Colonel mod pack on CurseForge. The hole is the goal. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Wow, it's already been an hour today, chat. Me slacking? What do you mean, dude? I'm digging a hole. What more could I be doing right now? Nearly. I was hoping to finish this layer today. I don't know if it's gonna happen because today is a short stream. We only have about 2 more hours left. It is maybe possible, but who knows? Over 19,000 days in this hardcore world. If you're new here, chat, I recommend you check out my 15,000 day world tour over on the red site. And I recommend subscribing because we're going to be doing the 20,000 day world tour here in the next couple weeks. Look at that progress there, chat. To dig a hole, you got to dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. I like hiccuped right as I was taking that drink of water. So I like inhaled it. God. 0 out of 10. Don't recommend. Wow. And no, I don't offer a world download. I don't even know if I would qualify that as a hiccup. It just kind of felt like I, like unintentional, like without meaning to do it, unconsciously kind of like gulped for air or something. I don't know. Right as I was taking that drink. The hole must be dug. Oh, man. Can I dig a hole tonight? Yes. Obviously, it can. The hole is the goal. Boom, 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 boom. Not well, no. I know, I played guitar for a while as a teenager. I never was really good at it. I tried learning trumpet before that. I was very not good at that. I know like a thing or two on pianos, like things that I've memorized, really easy things. Like Pirates of the Caribbean, I can play dun 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 dun. I can play that on repeat forever. But like, no, I don't particularly play any instruments. No, this is mining, not boring. Very similar though. In concept. If I could go back and pick up an instrument right now to start playing again, it would definitely be guitar. Though I did buy like a keyboard for my kids, so hopefully they like try and want to pick up piano. That'd be nice. Yeah. Of course. Someone's got to dig the hole. I actually have two guitars somewhere behind me in the boxes. Not in the boxes, but like with the boxes. I got my two guitars from when I was a teenager are there. I wanted to like hang them up on the wall in the office, you know? Just haven't had the time, motivation, or space. Oh, I totally just remembered that at one point in time, one of my friends taught me how to teach or how to play Fireflies by Owl City on the piano. I could not in a million years like just recall it. I'd have to like relearn it from scratch. But not like the whole song, but just the "You would not believe you," like that part of the. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I'm not digging the hole, then I wouldn't be digging the hole. The radius of the hole is 136 blocks. It's a bowl-shaped hole, aka we're digging out the bottom half of a sphere. And that sphere's radius is 136 blocks. I've not played Undertale. No. We started this dig in January. Today is my 89th stream digging this hole. Some would say it's massive. That's me. I would say that. boom, boom. The radius is 136 blocks. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Boom, boom, boom. Mm. Do 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 do. Don't know what you want from me. Telling you the answer, my dude. Yeah, last I checked, we had gotten well more than 10 stacks of diamond ore blocks from it. But I don't know the true count. Somewhere I have a clip someone made of my stats screen from before we started digging the hole. And once we're done with the hole, I'm probably gonna have like a side-by-side comparison on some of the key stats, you know. Preach the follows. Chat. If you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. Digging a hole. We started digging this hole in January. Today is the 89th stream. Digging this hole. Mm-hmm. Welcome in. Mm-hmm. I have absolutely no estimation for when this will be done. Trying to do that will only lead to disappointment. I'm here to dig the hole until the hole is dug. Hole's going great, my man. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. No schematic needed to dig a hole. Oh. I don't think Minecraft will I don't want to say Minecraft will never die as a game, but I also feel like it has staying power more than most other video games ever created. Like, Minecraft's sticking power is probably the 3D equivalent of like Pac-Man's sticking power. You know, Tetris. Those games that were like super big 2D games that are still, while not relevant today, people still know them. People still like probably would go to an arcade machine and pay 25 cents to play them if there was an arcade machine at the pub or whatever, right? Like, I feel like Minecraft is going to be just as relevant, if not more, once they're as old as Pac-Man is now. Yeah. Oh. I take all my items back to my storage room at the end of stream. Right now, the storage room is chunk loaded and it's sorting through everything. It's got a humongous backlog. But luckily, since we hit Deep Slate, it is working through its backlog faster than I am digging out new blocks. So that's good. You just watched your cat watch the stream? Your cat knows what's up, dude. I'm gonna dig the hole, that's for sure. Yeah, Minecraft is the highest selling game of all time. Indeed. For a single title, right? There are video game franchises that have sold more titles, more copies. Like if you combine every Call of Duty sale ever, right? But across all the versions, it is more. But Minecraft for a single game is the single most selling. It's great. No, Minecraft is number one. I don't know if Tetris was number one before. I don't know where those old classics fall in, right? Because video games weren't as prevalent when Tetris was the big hotness. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Trying to find the bots in the chat, my dude. I don't know if it works that way. Tetris is still number 2. Nice. Nice. Were picking on me about Pal World and it's hit top 15 on Steam again or on stream again? I did actually see that it has had like a resurgence. I don't know what you're talking about picking on you about it. Or were we talking about it recently? I don't know. I don't recall. They Ray, what's up? Colonelbot? Colonelbot is the combined chat from all the other platforms. I'm live everywhere, my dudes. Dropped on the 10th. Not bad. Okay, I don't remember if we talked about it or not. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. We're digging a hole. Oh, well, you can't be bored in Minecraft. They're called planks. I don't know, being a penguin is kind of tempting. Free access into a zoo. One zoo for life, but you know. I could escape at night. Go look around. Do some real Madagascar stuff, you know? That'd be fun. Penguins of Madagascar was a thing. I forgot about that. There were penguins in that movie. And there was a whole show about the penguins, right? Kowalski, status report. We're digging a hole, my friend. The hole is the goal. I feel like we're really booking it today. Like I think I'm like on my A- game today. I feel like maybe I could be a little bit more dialed in, but I feel like I'm doing a good job at making good, quick progress. I have premium on the red site, absolutely. It's absolutely worth it for me. With not seeing the ads and getting to support the creators more that I watch, 10 out of 10. As a creator, that matters to me. Like a view from a premium user is worth more money to the creator than an unpaid user that watches an ad, right? And that factored in with the fact that I never have to see ads. It is 100% worth it for me. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Look at us go, man. Oh, man. Good. Got a stretch, chap. My elbow there, I was just feeling it. Needed stretched out. Do. This is like really relaxing, dude. I could take a nap right now. We vibing. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. We started this in January. Today is my 89th stream of digging this hole. It's just such a vibe, man. I have absolutely no ETA. Trying to come up with an accurate estimation will only lead to disappointment. I'm here to dig the hole until the hole is dug. Watching the stream on a regular basis is the #1 way to help out the channel over here. That's all there is to it. Yeah, the final results are, who knows when that's gonna happen. Oh yeah, dude. When I finish it, it's gonna be sick. Chat really wants me to try and make some sort of time lapse, and I'm gonna do my best to do that. Wacky. This is like a standard third person for like most video games, but it's called shoulder surfing. You can find it and everything else I'm using in the Colonel mod pack on CurseForge if you are interested in seeing all that jazz. But like this is like a normal third person POV that like most third person video games would adopt. Minecraft's default third person view is crazy to me. We seem to be making good headway. We're about halfway through stream for the night. It's a 3-hour stream today, so it's a bit of a short one. But we're making progress. I was really hoping we'd be able to finish this layer tonight. I don't know if we will. It's up in the air, but my vote is to no. Preach the follows, my dudes. Chat, if you are new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole. And leave a like on the stream. Let the algorithm know you're having a good time. For absolutely free 99. It's gonna be quite a while until the hole is done, I presume. My whole attention is on the hole. Pun intended. Yeah, you've been here before, I think. Do 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 do. I am so hungry. Not really. My stomach is grumbly. Oh, dude. I don't know if it was today or if it was yesterday, chat, but I was sitting on the couch and my stomach had like the biggest and loudest like grumble. Like I was hungry. And I was like, bro, I don't know the last time I went long enough between meals for my stomach to actually grumble. And I patted myself on the back a little bit for sticking to my calorie goals and stuff like that. But like also it was just very loud. I was like, could you guys hear that? I've dug far longer than just 100 minutes. I've dug more than 100 minutes today. Wait. No, okay, we're right at about 100 minutes today. I see what you're saying. Wow. Whoa! What button did I just press? I think that might have opened the Lightmatica menu. I went to throw my phone on the charger and I dropped it on the keyboard and it pressed like every button. I got a notification and realized that my watch's battery was low, and that made me remember that my phone's battery was low. I don't have a watch charger here in my office, but I do have a phone charger, so I just threw my phone on the charger. My phone's battery has been so horrible lately. Like, I'm having to charge it overnight and then at least one, like, partial charge session during the day. Like, I charge it to 100 overnight, and then at least once per day I gotta throw it on the charger to bring it up when it gets, like, it's at 13% now. And, like, it wouldn't have made it to when I went to bed tonight, which is just so flipping disappointing. Pizza with or without pineapple? I mean, I order it without pineapple 99.999% of the time. But if someone has a Hawaiian pizza available, I'll eat a slice. That ain't the worst thing in the world like people claim it to be. We're digging a hole, my friend. Boom, boom. The hole is the goal. I'm doing good. I'm digging a hole. What more could I want? We vibing. Talking about pizza now. Making me hungry. I had some deliciously spicy tacos for dinner today. And after stream, I'm going to have a leftover taco. And my mouth is going to catch on fire again. But it was so good. I made them way too hot. My kids couldn't eat them. But I loved it. What's up? Of course I dug the hole. Someone's got to do it. I don't see you digging the hole. I watched the movie The Hole. No, but I have seen the movie Holes with Shia LaBeouf. That's a good movie right there. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Typically I get a stack of logs, a stack of food. A good way to do that is from a village, and then I go underground and I strip mine until I'm in full diamond gear. That is my strat for starting a new hardcore world. Although I haven't started a new hardcore world since 1.16, so admittedly, like that was before Deep Slate existed and the strip mining like metas changed and all that jazz. But if I started a new world today, that's what I would attempt to do. Mm-hmm. Let me grab more rockets. Oh man, we're making good progress. I don't know if, like, okay, so what you see about the curve, chat, is that the stripes back and forth are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And like, it's getting to the point where they're gonna start getting like drastically shorter. But I don't know if it's gonna be getting there fast enough for us to have a chance to finish this layer today. We've got basically just over an hour left. What's up? I went for full netherite, and I actually, in this world specifically, I got full diamond gear, then I went and got full netherite gear, and I actually went and built a villager trading hall and like maxed out my gear, like with max level enchants, all before I beat the dragon. It was definitely overkill, and I had way too much time sunk into the world that like the dragon fight became extra stressful at that point, because it's like, man, I've already put, you know, weeks of time into this world before beating the dragon, and it's hardcore. So like, if I did a new world, I would probably not take as long as I did, but try to like be more optimal in my preparation. I mean, this is my second hardcore world. Exclamation mark death if you're in the purple site. You can find the video of me losing my season 1 world. So like as of right now, yeah, I absolutely, if I died today, yeah, I'd be starting season 3 tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. I don't stream tomorrow, but you get the point. I would be absolutely devastated. But I don't think I would have like a sharp pivot and become the next Fortnite streamer or something, you know? We are going down to bedrock, but this is a bowl-shaped hole. You can see the curvature in the walls there. It's getting smaller the further down we go. Aggressively so now, because we're getting close to bedrock, so it's going to start going from mostly horizontal to mostly flatter soon. So by the time we get to bedrock, I don't know how big the opening will be, but yes, we are going all the way down. Down in an earlier round. Ugh. Excuse you, chat. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Who? Where? Why? GG. Not very often. I am a hardcore single player gamer at heart. I mean, I repainted my office like 2 or 3 years ago now to pink. I do currently have a bunch of like boxes and stuff in my office piled in here because I don't have any place better to put them, and it's been there for like months now. I need to do something about that, but life gets in the way sometimes. Oh, right. Well, it might have been, it was last, no, it wasn't last. It was this, this spring, my 10,000 day world tour came out. Or my 10,000 subscriber special video came out. And I have a whole video on the office layout if you want to see a room tour. And it was a couple months before that the office did get a little bit of a rearrangement treatment. Oh, I just have a spare desk that I don't have anywhere to put it. I need to toss it out. But you never know when a spare desk will come in handy. But I don't use it for anything. Nowadays, I use, like, standing desks for everything. The pick is fine, dude. Sign the desk and give it to you. Are you paying shipping and handling? I'm not taking it apart. I'm putting it in a box that is like 4 foot by 4 foot. I'm in the state of despair. Is that what you associate with despair? I meant it from like mentally speaking, but you know. Train shipping? Yeah, let me just go to my nearest US Postal Service, US train service. I don't know. Never been to Cali. I'd love to go sometimes. It looks beautiful, like out in the mountains and stuff like that. But I don't do vacations in the US. Well, vacations within the US don't feel like vacations. To me. I don't think I've ever been to Poland. Wouldn't be opposed to it. I love traveling. I love going to Europe. I've been to a lot of countries in Europe. I don't know if I've been to Poland. If I did, I might have been like a baby. But like, in my memory, I have not been. Yo, preach the gifts, my dude. You guys are flipping amazing. Well, I'm not trying to travel right now. I'm trying to dig a hole. Going to Italy next year and you're excited. Dude, I appreciate all the gifts coming in. You're flipping awesome. Going to Italy next year and you're excited. It's been on your bucket list forever. Same. I really want to go see the Colosseum. Ever since I played my first ever Assassin's Creed game, I've wanted to see the Colosseum. Which Assassin's Creed was in Rome? Or was it like all of them? Like all the numbered ones? Oh, low pick. Chat, why didn't anybody tell me my pick was getting low, dude? I could have lost the netherite pickaxe, man. I rely on you for those kind of things, chat. God, that's just so rude of you. Not a single person. Wow. I can't believe you. All right. Yeah. The hole looks like it's missing a few blocks. You know, I do think I can tell. Yeah, there's been a few blocks I've mined out of this hole. Just a few. You might be right. All right. No, it's pretty easy to tell that you're sleep deprived. Whoa, Raiders! Welcome in. Whoop, there you go. Welcome. Eric, how was your stream? Absolutely massive of you stopping in here.
Massive.
I was a little bit off of my timing. Just a minute. How you doing? Raiders, if you're new here, my name's Colonel. I'm a pink slime. We're being visited by a pink slime, and we are digging a hole. All right, back into, here we go. Time to dig a hole. If you want to fill me in on how your stream was, what you were up to, and all that jazz, I'd love to hear. Mods, can we get a shout out for Eric? Stream was short but good. You have to raid and run. No worries, my man. I appreciate the raid, and I will try my best to keep everyone entertained.
Check out Game Time with Eric and drop a follow.
Yeah. Chad, if you're not following Eric, make sure you do so. He's an absolute god tier hardcore homie. Was he working on his cathedral? Is that what it is? Is it a castle? Yeah, this is just a creeper hole I'm trying to patch. How'd you tell? How could you tell? Riverbeds.
Preach, dude.
Man, you know what? That's one of two things on my islands that I have not done. I have all my custom islands, and they have horrible, ugly riverbeds between them. Man, if only there was someone in the community that was just hounding me all the time to fix those riverbeds. Maybe I would have done them by now, but ain't no one like that exists, apparently. Definitely not my mods. They definitely don't tell me to decorate my riverbeds every opportunity they get. Yeah, I gotta make it look purty. My mods? Slime, that is so rude. I can't believe you would say that. God, can you guys hear what Slime is saying about you? I have no intention of adjusting the exterior of the mob zoo. The last time I did actually was when the happy ghasts were added. I went and decorated the underside of the mob zoo. Because before that, it was nearly impossible. We're running really low on rooms on some of the floors of the mob zoo. One of our next big projects that we do, not the next one, but one of the next ones, is actually going to be a mob zoo project where I go and I try and get like every major variant of every mob in the game. There are some mobs where I know I have all the variants of dogs and stuff like that. But like now we have the babies, and it made me realize when I went to go get babies and stuff that like I may have every variant of every dog, but I don't have every variant of every puppy. And I don't have every variant of every single mob and the baby version of each of it now too. I'm not going to be going for like, okay, I need, you know, a zombie with full diamond and a zombie with full gold and all that kind of jazz. I'm not going that in depth, but just like every major variant of every mob I need to get. That's going to be a project in the future. But that's at least 2 projects down the line. Maybe 3 if I go do the riverbeds first. Because I forgot about that. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Once I'm completely done with this project, the next thing we need to do is actually a storage room overhaul. I have the largest non-shulker loaded storage room in hardcore Minecraft that I know about. The problem is that, well, I have 4 million stone in it. And, that would be really benefited by having some shulker loaders, huh? I built my storage room in 1.16 before shulker farms were a thing. So of course I built a storage room that didn't have any shulker loaders in it. And nowadays shulker loaders are trivial with the auto crafters being able to just craft the shulker boxes for us, which I've done for a million other of my farms. So I have a bit of an overhaul. I know exactly how I'm going to do it. I've like planned it out while working on this hole. With chat, I've been talking through ideas just over the months of digging this hole. So I've got it all up here. I know exactly how it's going to go down. No, it's not going to add any significant lag to the base at all. Flower bed? What flower bed? I've made quite a few tutorials, but tutorials on what? I don't know what you're asking. I made, last year, I made quite a few tutorial videos on one-wide tileable auto crafters. And I actually didn't even finish that video series because I got so busy. IRL. I should really pick that back up. Riverbeds. No, that's lower priority. Hopefully there'll be a lot of air in this hole when I'm done. Multi-million item storage. Well, nowadays that's a lot easier with shulker loaders. My storage room is absolutely overkill, and I love it for that. Oh, goodness. So satisfying when we get to the tough blocks, ain't it? Appreciate the follows, my dudes. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. Let's take a look at the hole. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. We're digging a hole. This one. Look at it. I believe Mojang will one day add insta-mining deep slate in. I would absolutely love if they did. Sooner rather than later.
Are there any Polar Express passengers in need of refreshment?
Bro, you literally just saw me finish my drink. And then you redeem it again. Well, my reasoning for thinking that they will, okay? And it's pretty sound reasoning, okay? I just realized I set myself up just to say so. No, I do have a reason. It's back several years ago now. Mojang has committed to the fact that they will want to keep the game updated for like 50 years. And the game's like 17 years old now. All right. My logic is that if Mojang keeps updating the game for 50 years, you know, we never thought there would be anything stronger than diamonds at one point. And now we have netherite. In the next 50 years of updates, well, like 35 more years, right, of updates, I think at some point they might maybe consider adding something stronger or faster than netherite. It's just a numbers game at that point. You know, in 2040, what else are they going to add to the game? Yeah, you know? Yeah, then there'll be a new block beneath it, of course, yeah. But that's not what you said. You know, we're not talking about no new block that doesn't exist yet. We're talking about deep slate. One day, deep slate will probably be insta-mineable. And yeah, there might be another block underneath it that's not insta-mineable, sure, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about deep slate right now. I have some flying squids in my world. Boom, boom. They said it was like a 2020, 2021 kind of interview that they want to update the game for 50 years. The game is about 17 years old already. So subtract that from 50, right? Mm-hmm. And then even in this year's Minecraft Live, they even doubled down on that they want to like, you know, keep updating the game for a long time. I forget exactly what they said, but I'm stoked for Minecraft to exist for a long, long time. I mean, even when they're done updating it, it'll still exist, right? But you know what I'm saying. Boom, 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 boom. In 30 years, you hope you can play Minecraft as if it was real life. In 30 years, you're going to have to play Minecraft to experience real life. The way things are going. Oh, I can't get bored in Minecraft. Those are called planks. Planks. There's no boards in Minecraft. Nah, dude, that's the best dad joke I've ever said. And it's the second time I've said it today.
Oceanic Sloom is here.
To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. What was that? Oh, that, welcome in. Thought that was a follow for a second, but my brain's cooked, chat. We're at negative 27. I sure did. I don't see you digging this hole. I have a few performance mods and a few quality of life mods, but nothing that changes any gameplay mechanics. This world could be opened in pure vanilla, and the only noticeable change would be the lag. You can check out the Colonel mod pack with my exact configuration, if you don't believe me, on CurseForge. Yeah, the part before Deep Slate felt slow while we were in it, and then when you hit Deep Slate, that's what real slow feels like. But we're grinding, dude. We're digging this hole, don't you worry. Boom, 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 boom. I don't pay attention to my view counts. I give the same stream no matter how many viewers I have. But I am live on many platforms. All of them, almost. All the ones I can be. We started this dig in January. Today is the 89th stream of digging this hole. Oh, just vibing, dude. There ain't nothing hard to it. The hole must be dug. Do 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 do. The hole is the goal. I'm not. Are you? It's not about the build. It's about the destruction. We're here to dig a hole. Bro, from this angle though, look at that, like looking up the wall, you can really see the curvature in it, huh? Excuse you, chap. Oh my gosh. Flat holer? What? Why? No. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. I am digging a hole, yes. Thanks for noticing. Inventory's full. Oh man. Progress is being made. So close to finishing this layer. Ooh. I mean, not actually, like, it's not gonna happen tonight, that's for sure. Because today's a short stream. But if today had been a full fat 4-hour stream, we absolutely would be finishing this layer tonight. And this is going to bedrock. It is a bowl-shaped hole, so it's getting smaller the further down that it goes, but it is going to hit bedrock before it bottoms out. And we are at -27. And we are very close to finishing this layer. There's a zombie over there. Just climbing up the wall. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Oh, dude, it's such a vibe, dude. We absolutely out here vibing. And grinding. Appreciate the follows. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. Digging a hole. I want to dig the hole, that's for sure. It'll look like a hole once it is a hole, that's for sure. Boom, boom, boom. I did dig all of this. Someone had to do it. I don't see you digging this hole, man. We'll do it for $1. Well, too bad. Applications are closed. We're not hiring. Who needs motivation? I just need a hole. I started digging this hole in January. Today is the 89th stream so far. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 lets you dig this fast through deep slate. Just a hole. Bro, this hole is flipping massive, man. You talking about just. Appreciate the gifts, my dude. Flipping amazing. I'm gonna dig the hole. That's for sure. Oh yeah, we vibing. That's all this is. We just vibing. Just digging a hole, man. Ain't nothing to it. This world's over 5.5 years old. If you guys are new here and you haven't seen my 15,000 day world tour video, I recommend checking that out over on the Red site. You can find the links in the bios, descriptions, etc. And drop a follow if you're new. I appreciate those coming in. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Do we have a Pokemon in the chat? Yeah, it's called shoulder surfing. I recently added it so that you guys can see a lot more of the hole while I dig, rather than just staring directly at a block of deep slate. And I get to flex my capes. If you want to see everything I'm running, you can check out the Colonel mod pack on CurseForge. Mm-hmm. No, I see what you see. Mm. Yeah. It's real nice. Oh. Whoa. Oh, my headphone wire. I forgot about that. I didn't order a new one, chat. I'm gonna write that on my to-do list. Hold on. For tomorrow. Okay. First, I'm gonna look through the drawers where I have all my cables and see if I have another 3.5 millimeter audio cable. And if I do, I'll switch to that. And if it's long enough, I might just use it forever. But if it's not long enough, then I am going to order a replacement. I have quite a few performance and quality of life mods, but nothing that changes any gameplay mechanics. I'm not interested in a mod like that. You can check out the Colonel mod pack on CurseForge if you want to see my exact configuration that I'm running. The price of a PC nowadays doesn't really matter. You could have spent all of that on a single GPU and RAM. You know, just like a few years ago, I would have been like, man, it'd be spending $2,000 on a PC is like impossible. Not impossible, but like you're definitely not getting any noticeable benefit over spending $2,000, you know, versus $3,000. But nowadays, when your RAM kit costs $500 and an entry-level GPU costs $1,500, then you have $1,000 for the rest of the build. Yeah. It's not the price, it's the specs, you know. But even a few years ago, it would have been completely possible to blow all your money on frivolous junk. Not frivolous junk, but you know, like upgrades that don't help performance as much, you know. Boom, boom. Is anyone here a Linux gamer? Is anyone here game on Linux? I'm thinking about switching to Linux. I might wait. I might try Bazite, but like I might just wait for SteamOS to support NVIDIA cards, which they said should happen like around the new year. But I've been thinking about trying out Bazite, maybe. Did once. Well, how long ago? Because it's been changing so rapidly lately, you know? I think I'm holding out for SteamOS, but... Oh yeah, 3 years ago, Linux gaming was a completely different landscape from what it is nowadays. The Steam Deck and all the dev time that has gone into it and Proton and all the other things have evolved so much in 3 years. So you guys can see the whole, rather than just staring at a single piece of deep slate the whole time. That's why we're in third person like this. And so I can flex my cape. Hopefully there'll be a lot of air in this hole when I'm done with it. Oh yeah, I hear it is way easier. Whoa, what just happened? Did it just open up Copilot or something? How did I even do that? Windows. In what world In what world did I want that to happen? It opened up some like thing that slid in from the side about like news and like it might have been like a Copilot search bar or something. I'm not sure. I hate it. Is it nighttime? No, I just finished being nighttime. I just slept, I think. Welcome in. You've been counting how many times I've said hole? We're by height, yeah, we're far past halfway. We're really close to 3/4 of the way down by height. By time, no idea. I imagine we're past halfway, but I would hope we are. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I'm not digging the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Wow. I'm getting so tired. It's getting late, chat. We do only have about half an hour left tonight. We're gonna start bingo here in like 2 minutes. Welcome in. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I'm not digging the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Yeah, we're making good progress, dude. A year? Sounds like the algorithm has done you dirty. Chat, if you're new here, make sure you drop a follow on whatever platform you're watching for a chance that the algorithm brings you back. Oh, well, I'm not a doctor, so luckily I don't need to have any patients. Oh no, this one's my hole. Thank you very much. All right, let's start bingo on the purple site. Chat, if you're not familiar, we play a mini game in the purple chat at the end of every stream, where the winner gets to put a block on the massive monument. So if you want a chance to leave your mark in the hardcore world and put a block on the massive monument, come on over to the purple chat. Links in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc. We need to place down 25 TNT today. Oh my goodness. 25. All right. Chat, you know what's funnier than 24? 25. How's this gonna go for us? Hey, look at that. Oh, some diamonds. This is why we always look in the hole that it blows up. All right. What am I doing? There we go. That's what I want. All right, we have about 8 more minutes till bingo starts, chat. You just broke your toe. Why does this happen? Well, toes are a lot weaker than things you smash them into or drop on them. That's why I would imagine toes break. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Have you missed the hole? We have 8 more minutes of digging until we head back to the base. So, not exactly. Chat. I've never broken a bone that I know of. Have you guys ever seen the r/never broke a bone subreddit? It's less about never breaking bones and more about praising milk. It's hilarious. I did start this hole in January. This is the 89th stream of digging this hole. Boom, boom. We started this dig in January. This is my 89th stream. Digging this hole. It's called shoulder surfing. It gives us this sick third-person POV. Yeah, I've never, I don't know if I've ever gotten like I've really like hurt my toes or my foot or stuff like that in the past, or my fingers or whatever. And I've thought like, man, maybe did I break this? And then I kind of just put an ice pack on it and slept on it, and you know, it never got to the point where I was like, I should go to the hospital. So who knows if I've had like a hairline fracture and just, you know, dealt with it or whatever. Not medical advice. It's gonna be quite a while until the hole is done. We're here to dig it. Oh no, it was like delayed reaction on the pain. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Whoa. Oh. Never broken a bone, but you had your Achilles reattached, and that was not fun at all. I've torn my calf muscle before. That was not fun. And besides my back problems, that's probably up there for some of my most painful things I've done. How'd I do that? It's a really ironic story. I had a friend over who, his parents were like super duper protective and like never let him do much, right? And I had a trampoline. And I was like, bro, I'm out on the trampoline all day, every day. Let's go out on the trampoline and have fun. Don't worry about it. You're just getting overstressed. There's nothing to worry about. So we're jumping on the trampoline for like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. And I like jumped up and I landed like with my legs crossed. I went to like, in midair, I got sat into like, cross, what do you call it, sitting like with your feet crossed, and I went and landed just like that, thinking nothing of it. But apparently the way that I landed like that, I tore my calf muscle on it. And you know, I don't think he's ever been on a trampoline since. Crisscross applesauce. Yeah. Bum, bum. I don't know what Markiplier's favorite word is. If you're asking if you can swear in chat, yeah, that's fine. I mean, just not. It's more rules of like. Actually, do we have exclamation mark rules? Does that work in your chat? It's more rules of being nice to others. That's what we want. And respecting other people. That's what's important. I knew a guy. Legal's name, Crisscross. His parents, they knew what was up. They're like, we have the last name Cross. We know what we have to do. We have to have a Chris. Nah, he was awesome, and he loved his name. He went by like Crisscross applesauce, and then like what comes like, there's more to that saying, right? He would always. I don't know. He had like, man, it's such a long meme name before memes were a thing, but it was great. Oh, it's time to start bingo, chat. All right. If you got a bingo card, start watching it now. The numbers are getting called automatically once every 5 seconds. You just got to be the first person to get 5 in a row and then click the bingo button. Haley Davidson? Oh, no. And her brother Harley. Oh, wait, named his daughter Harley Davidson. Oh my goodness. She's about to get copyright strike or trademark infringement for her name. All right, one more shot up in the air of the progress on the whole. I know we didn't get to finish this layer today, but we're so close. We're gonna finish that up first thing in the next stream, which will be Thursday night. And then, yeah, we'll start the next layer out. You got to be in the purple chat to play bingo. It's too late to get a card tonight, but we play a minigame in the purple chat at the end of stream, every stream, where the winner gets a chance to put a block on the massive monument. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Mm. Oh. Mm. Mhm. Mhm. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know if anyone has that reserved, but I actually do think someone does. If you go to the purple chat, you can type !reserve in the chat to see all the blocks that people have ever placed. And we got a winner, and it is, of course, the hacker, Mrs. Ken. How do you do it? I don't know. All right. All right. Let's see what block Mrs. Ken is getting on the monument. We all know it's like basalt or something, but we got to see how many she's got. Yep, she has basalt. She's won 45, now 46 times. And her last victory was stream 1152, now being 1154. You just won 2 streams ago. Like I said, she's a hacker, chat. She's a hacker. Never did she ever know how to do. Okay, why don't we have a Weird Al parody of Tech Nine's Slacker as like an 80s styles hacker song? That would be sick. Oh my god, there's so many beacons. Chat, I really need to fix the discontinuous beacons mod. Oh my god. Weird Al was my jam all throughout like middle school or whatever. Mrs. Ken, no way, you pulled it off. You got a basalt level with a basalt, dude. GG. GG. At the same time, you also made a red nether brick sandwich. You're just killing it. GG, Mrs. Ken, on your dub with your block. Do we have any diamonds to burn today? Can we get an exclamation mark partner plus in the purple chat if you want to learn how to get a diamond burnt in your honor? But no, there are no diamonds to burn today. It's too many beacons, chat. It's too many beacons. This is why we have the discontinuous beacon beams mod, because holy crap, is this too many beacons. All right, but that's going to be it, chat. That's going to be it for the night. I won't be live again tomorrow. There's no Wifey Wednesday this week. Magic and I have some other plans that are getting in the way there. But I will be back on Thursday with the next hardcore stream. So I'll see you then, chat. Let's get the heck out of this hardcore world. Excuse you, chat. Preach, man. If you haven't seen my 15,000 day world tour, you can go check that video out on YouTube. The link is in the bio. If you guys haven't seen it, I really recommend checking that out. We're also very close to recording the 20,000 day world tour. So make sure you're subscribed over there. Make sure you're subscribed for when that comes out. All right. That's enough of that to end the stream. Let's take a look and see who's live with some hardcore vibes to send over this raid to tonight. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Let's send it over here, chat. They're in the middle of a hype train. I hope it'll still be going by the time we get there. We're going to send it over to Melis tonight, chat. She's in the middle of a hype train, so you guys could go get some hype emotes and help her out, or, you know, do whatever you're going to do. But thank you so much for the awesome stream today, my dudes. Thank you for the channel point redemptions. Thank you for the stream streak announcements. Thank you for the raids coming in. Thank you for the follows coming across all the platforms. Thank you for the gifts over on TikTok and the gifts coming in on YouTube. And thank you, everybody, for being here. I'll be live again Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, like I said. Peace out. I was late on putting the raid message in. Make sure you copy and paste that to put it in the chat.